This is from Meg F. on Facebook. What was your childhood bedroom like?
Oh, when I was very little, when my grandpa was still alive, God rest his soul, I had the coolest bedroom in the world. We lived in a Yankee barn. It's truly shaped like a barn. And I lived in this little loft that had a ladder that went down to the living room. And it was on the angle, just like this room here, it was on the angle of a peaked barn ceiling, just like this. And you had to be very short to get to my room. And I had this little balcony, and that's where my easel was and my reading table. And I had a little bed, and my grandpa was my caregiver and my best friend when I was very small. And he, unfortunately, he had type 1 diabetes, and as he got older, he occasionally needed to use a walker. So he was always a little bit hunched over, and we're not very tall people, as you've noticed. Mm-hmm. So we fit into my room just right. Just right. And every morning I would swing upside down from my ladder over the living room, and I'd set my paints up or my drawings up or my books out for when I'd come home from school so I could go right to work at all of that. And I'd line up all of my toys and things in my room so they could all have conversations while I was at school. I was very nutty as a kid. But I loved that bedroom, and I think of it, I dream of it actually, often, because I miss my grandpa. How about yours?
So my bedroom was we didn't have a big house growing up, so upstairs was an attic. So my parents finished the attic off, but they only gave me half of the attic that was finished, because they needed the other attic to be an attic.
Did you have bats and squirrels?
No, it was finished, so it was fine. But then they also put my brother in the room with me. We had our twin beds. So I grew up in an attic with my brother, but we did have an Atari 2600. That was my childhood
I don't know if it sounds idyllic or like a horror movie setup.
I had a lot of fun in that attic.
I lived in the attic with my brother in twin beds.
It was better than sleeping in the basement, I guess.
That's true.